Hi, so today we are going to be doing an unboxing video of a bunch of high heels that I have specifically chosen to perform in. And I thought I would share this information because I took a lot of time and I have tried a bunch of different brands and shoes, and there was some specifics that I thought were really important to research, and these are the brands and the shoes that I've come up with. So I hope that this information is exciting for you, and I'll see you with a pair of shoes on. All right, so this is the best angle that I can get for this shot. So these are the Antonia Saint New York brand shoes, and I'm really a fan of this brand for so many reasons, but they're made for people to walk around a lot. There is extra padding here in the shoe. There is extra arch support and a really special sole here and a deeper heel cup. These are all really important for if you're going to be on your feet all night, especially in a high heel. And this heel specifically is really special because it's not going to get marked up or shredded, which most of my heels that have leather here do. So that's nice. And there's a slight platform here, which gives a lot of stability on the feet. But mainly I was looking for arch support and a wide foot base because I feel like those are really hard to find in this style of shoe. So let's see how it turns out. I've been watching a lot of Parks and Rec, so I've been like singing everything. Okay. So I am totally a fan of these. I am obsessed with how they feel on my feet. There's a lot of support right behind my first two, my metatarsals, like right there. There's extra support, and the heel cup is nice. I don't feel much support here in my arch, but that's, my feet. Every foot is different. This heel thing though, the fabric is really attractive to me, and the padding is nice too. I feel a little padding in here too as well. Really nice. I feel like I could jump around in them. So yeah, Antonia Saint New York. Okay, so this was a fun experiment for me because I bought these naturalizer shoes in a wide version in my usual size, which is a 7, and then a non-wide version, but in a half size up. Now, for that reason, it's kind of like sister bra sizes. Try similar ones that's wide, ones that's not, and see how it goes. Now with these shoes, I had already tried these on before the video and actually wore them on a gig where I was required to wear this style with the dress that I bought for the company and blah, blah, blah. So the reason why I had to wear them was because I had to go on that gig, and I was like, honestly, it's worth trying to see how many hours, I think it was six hours I was on my feet, from sound check to heading out the door. So that was gross sound, sorry about that. All right, so these are the naturalizer heels. These are the 7 wides. And the reason why I wore these on the gig is because they felt so good when I put them on. Like, I'm truly obsessed. The wide footbed here is so nice. This fabric here is so soft. Honestly, like, I'm feeling support almost all the way through my arch. So much cushion in the heel. This one has a leather heel. Again, another little bit of a platform, and I think this has a slight more platform under the toe. And truly just fabulous. They feel wide. It almost feels like a sneaker in terms of the width. I'm so comfortable. I almost can't even feel the incline as well with these. Absolutely obsessed. So that is the wide size 7 naturalizer heel. So let's go ahead and try the size 7.5, but not wide. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I can already feel a huge difference already. Wow. Okay. That's interesting. I have really, really thin ankles, so I would have to punch a new hole in these. Such a difference. Wow, so interesting. Okay, so these ones, to be completely frank with you, I like less. Because the wideness of the size 7 was incredibly comfortable. I think they're a little bit more flattering on the front of my toe, like less of like the finger, you know, like when you see people's toes and they go over their sandals, you see that a lot in Florida. Anyway, so I really like the length of these, but the width of the size 7, like, are you kidding me? Oh, and these are really jumpy. Oh my gosh, like I could stand in these all night. And from my gig, I will, you know, confirm that the size 7 wides were extremely comfortable. You can just feel how high end and like velvety this leather is. It doesn't have the metatarsal thing that the Antonia St. New York heels did. But anyway, as a recap of these naturalizer heels, I highly recommend these at this moment. And from my experience, I just definitely really like the wide, and I wouldn't even consider myself having wide feet. I mean, most people would probably consider my feet narrow. So, yeah. All right, so this is the final set of shoes. I also realize this video is really good for people who have foot fetishes because you're getting mostly not my face today. Okay, so these are a brand called Vionic, a Spanish brand that I did a lot of research, and they were known for this arch here that I thought was really nice. And I just really want arch support just because when you're on your feet all day, having that little bit of extra support, and I don't, you know, to be honest with you, I don't want to add a insert. I don't want to add crap because they mess up the shoe. They get sticky. They, you know, sometimes like the fat, you know, you want them to be fabric because if they're gel, then, you know, your sweaty feet slide around in them. So no. So anyway, I got these, have a cool heel again, another heel that I thought wouldn't get messed up. Unlike the naturalizer, let's know that these naturalizers do have a leather heel. But these ones are more like a stacked wooden heel, which is great. It looks very supportive. And actually, I did a test with these as well because I couldn't wait and tried these on a gig at a place called the Ned in Manhattan, and I really enjoyed it. My feet were a little tired, almost like they were being worked out by the arch support at the end of the night. But can I show you my favorite thing? Okay, this is my favorite part of the whole thing. Can you see this? It's a freaking flip-flop. But it doesn't look like a flip-flop on, okay, I promise. But it's a flip-flop, okay? Are you ready? Let's do it! I did try them on a gig, and I'm obsessed. All right, so these are the Bionic heels, and if this style is something that you would wear, especially just to dress up like a more casual outfit, I think they are excellent. But truly, the control you get with having that thing between your toes is epic. Truly, I highly recommend these to people. And the cushion in the arch area and the beginning of the heel, it feels again like more sneaker like than high heel. Like I'm not feeling the weight going to the balls of my feet like usual. But on the gig, my feet were a little tired at the end, and honestly it could have been a breaking in of the shoe kind of moment. But yes, I love them. I'm such a fan. And they took a little bit to come in. They took like a week and a half because they were coming from Spain and not New York City like the rest of the ones because I'm a brat. And I can get everything here. So yes, so this is the Vionic shoe. All right, so thank you so much for hanging out and watching all of my reviews and my rambling. And yeah, so if I had to pick between the 3 shoes, which I showed you, which is the Antonia St. New York, the Naturalizers, which I tried in 2 different sizes and widths, and the Vionic, I'm gonna be honest with you, Naturalizer's the winner. Naturalizer's the winner for me, and I've been wearing this brand for so many years. I was a weird girl because being a performer my whole life, even at like 14 years old, I'd be like, Mom, I have to wear high heels at this competition all night or blah, blah, blah. You know, let's go shopping for some shoes. And we'd always end up in the kind of like what we call like the orthopedic stores, the stores that were known to have soles that were for, you know, mature women. And I was literally 14 years old. I was also dressing at Ann Taylor Loft, so there's a lot of weird things happening there. But yeah, so I would go to get these shoes, and I remember saying to her then, it's like, oh my gosh, Mom, these aren't comfortable. I'm a dancer. I know that high heels can be comfortable. Like, you're supposed to be able to move in these, and if you're like on stilts. So I ended up buying Aerosols, Naturalizer, and maybe like one other brand that's now known as these orthopedic, you know, brands. And they always do have a style or two that's super fashionable that you can wear with any outfit. And if you're going hiking or going on vacation, they have shoes for that too. So, you know, I think it's always a good option. And I'm not going to post the prices of these shoes. I think price matters, of course, to all of us, but these are work shoes for me, so the price doesn't matter because I'm gonna return the ones that I'm not gonna use. So anyway, I hope you love this video. Smash that like and subscribe. Apparently I'm supposed to do that, but seriously, that would really help me.